a roundtable briefing on CBDs at the legislature on Tuesday afternoon, Paris said he's afraid to see that we're allowing the products in now. He said, "I personally disagree with the decision because we are doing things that are contrary to what the law is telling us to do." Last Friday, in the wake of heavy pressure from business interests whose products were being seized, the governor ordered the release of all the seized CBD products while the Department of Public Health awaits a decision from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration on the legality of the labeling claims made on those products. If the FDA rules that the CBD products are making false claims and violate their regulations, Public Health Director Linda DeNorsi told the briefing on Tuesday that she'll order the products seized again. However, Paris said it'll be a lot harder to seize products that are already on store shelves. Price of regular unleaded gasoline jumping 10 cents a gallon yesterday. It's back up to $4.20 a gallon. Mobil and 76 were first out of the gate yesterday afternoon. Shell followed suit overnight. This increase follows two recent price decreases last month when the cost of a gallon dropped from its 2019 high of $4.35 down to $4.10. This was the eighth change in fuel prices this year. The low for the year was $3.90 back on January 7th. Congressman Michael San Nicolas, along with the master of Chamorro dance, Frank Rabon, and CNMI Congressman Kilili Sablan, laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier Tuesday afternoon in Arlington, Virginia, commemorating the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Guam from Japanese occupation. The military honors were preceded by Chamorro honors performed by Rabon, who chanted a Chamorro blessing at the tomb for the first time in the history of these ceremonies, said San Nicolas. The wreath was designed by Black Tie Guam, a floral shop in Agana. San Nicolas said Black Tie designed, crafted, and shipped the wreath to Washington for the event at their own cost. For these stories and more, log on to postguam.com or pick up a copy of today's Guam Daily Post.
8:37 in the morning.
Yeah, while we're on the subject of news, and I know Kevin didn't have a chance to get this, just came down from GFD. They're responding to the Guam International Airport. They're assisting with the evacuation of staff and customers and with the ventilation of the facility. Evidently, one of the moving walkways there began emitting smoke. They said no fire injuries, but they're out there. So if you see the activity, watch out. Probably going to be some traffic and stuff.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep an eye on that. And, in fact, while we're playing a couple of other things, I'll take a look at the traffic gizmo and see if we've already got traffic at either end of the airport beginning to back up. It's 8:38 in the morning. The stream on Facebook is down. The stream on YouTube is up. I'll switch to that so I can see what you've got to say about what I've got to say in the next couple of minutes. It's 8:38 in the morning. That's iConnect time. Go to iConnect and ask about savings on mobile and internet plans for the rest of 2019. Their number is 888-8888.
The summer of Jeep, Compass, Cherokee, Wrangler, Cars Plus in Mighty. Your new adventure starts now. Buy the 2019 Motor Trend SUV of the year and get a new Jeep Wrangler Sport for $268 per paycheck. Or get a new Jeep Compass Sport, only $167 per paycheck. Let them hear you coming in the new 2019 Jeep Cherokee. Buy for $205 per paycheck. And get financing as low as 1.99% on all Jeep models. Come see why you'll be kicking it at Cars Plus in Mighty. Driven by you.
I got to tell you all about hanging out at one of my favorite places, and has been for a long time. It's Mescla. Yes, they got the Agana location, the prime location in the downtown Agana area, but a new location that they've opened up out in Tumon at the Grand Plaza Hotel. Call them at 969-2652 and ask them about the incredible Kulua pork and cabbage. You can also ask about the seafood laulau, a medley of salmon, shrimp, scallops, and fresh spinach wrapped in tea leaves. Then they steam it up, top it with soy butter sauce, and what kind of starch you like. Visit Mescla in Agana or the new place in Tumon at the Grand Plaza Hotel.
The Extra Point with Jerry Roberts of Guam Training.
Hi, I'm Jerry Roberts, and every day on The Ray Gibson Show, I get to comment on the incredibly diverse, fun, challenging, sometimes frustrating, often exciting, but always interesting world of work. I hope you'll be there with us.
You can find daily transcripts of The Extra Point at GuamTraining.com. Tune in every weekday morning at 7:20 for The Extra Point with Jerry Roberts, brought to you by Guahan Insurance Services and First Hawaiian Bank on 93.3 The Point.
All right, traffic gizmo time. Let me see if I can pull this up and with specific concentration on what might be happening over at the Guam International Airport. See if traffic is moving any slower. Now, there are regular slowdowns there because there's an intersection at the beginning and the end of it, and those are moving a little bit slower than normal around this time. Traffic getting off that road onto Marine Corps Drive, also a little bit slow at that intersection of 10 and 1. But I don't see anything, what's the word I'm looking for, major traffic-wise at the airport. Still a bit of traffic over at both ends of Harmon Loop Road, 1 and 3 a little bit busy, 1 and 16 over at the Chicken Joy intersection a little bit busy as well. Making your way into the downtown area, downtown Upper Tumon area. Over by Santos Hill, it'll back up. Over by St. John's, it will clear up. By the time you get to Kmark and places like that, you're going to be all right. Traffic into and out of the downtown Agutya area looking okay. Same thing up at Navy Hospital and down at Big Navy. Probably where you're watching the slowest traffic on the island right now is inbound traffic from Marine Corps Drive into Navy. 8:41 in the morning. That's right now traffic here on The Point.
It's important to have claims process that works for you. At Guahan Insurance Services, we make things simple and convenient. Same door you walk in to purchase your insurance is the same door you open to file your claim. We can't pretend that the car insurance claims process is fun, but we can promise a hassle-free and speedy recovery without any runarounds. For your home, auto, and business insurance, visit us at the Camacho Landmark Center on Marine Corps Drive in Tamuning. Don't forget to like us on Facebook or give us a call at 475-1162 or text 929-SAVE. That's 929-7283.
It looks like an evacuation in progress over at the Guam International Airport. It's inside, and as your message indicated that it was around one of those room dividers that they've got, those big room dividers. I've actually got video of it for you. I'll play it for you right now on Facebook Live. Sorry, not on Facebook Live, the YouTube live feed, our video feed this morning, and you can see as the guy gets closer and closer with his phone, it looks like the smoke is emanating from the walkway, from the moving sidewalk that they've got there, and you can see in that image very clearly the darker smoke that is coming up from inside the grates, if you will, of that moving walkway. So it's easy to confuse that with what's happening on the room dividers. But that's what it is, and that's why they're clearing out the area. I don't know which floor this is on. I don't know, and it's hard for me to gauge from the movements of the camera which direction. Are we going up or down the walkway, and which what gates are we closest to right there? I don't seem to be able to see that. Anyway, we'll stay on top of that story, and no doubt Kevin caught a copy of the video that I've got, and any other information that we've got, we'll pass along to you. I don't know if this is yet affecting flights in or outbound at the Guam International Airport. We'll see what we can find out. 8:43 in the morning, 888-8255-888-TALK. Let me also see if I can send a WhatsApp to some folks I know in the airport game, and see if they know anything about that. So hold on, let me just press that, and that's how I make a new thing. Put it in there. Sam Shinohara. Will evac cause USE delays for United. Okay, so no, I would love to be able to one of these days talk and actually type stuff into my WhatsApp while I'm doing it, but I'm just incapable of doing that kind of multitasking. Might want to see if you can call somebody over at United, Mikey, and see if there's any delays that they're going to be experiencing. Passengers may be experiencing as they deal with this. No smoking zone. Andy says, going to have to arrest that conveyor belt, federal crime, because it's at an international airport. No shortage of a sense of humor around here, and that's good. 8:44 in the morning, 888-8255-888-TALK is my phone number. We have had, over the course of the last couple of hours, a few opportunities to talk about some of what I consider to be very, very interesting issues that we've got in front of us here. Among them, the guy that's just going pee-pee out in the side of the roadway. Just decided now might be a good time. I've got this pressure on my bladder, and maybe if nobody can see me, maybe you ever get that? Have you ever been just so hammered you think you're invisible? Well, then you're not drinking enough. You're not trying hard enough. Because if you drink enough, I swear to God, you will turn invisible, and you'll be able to do all kinds of crazy things, and nobody will be able to see you doing it, and you cannot get in trouble for anything because your new drunk superpowers, the powers of invisibility. Need to pee? Wherever you happen to be, right in front of San Jose, right across from the Cars Plus, right there on what I've renamed Golden Shower Highway, in honor of our Pee Pui Pui. Well, where'd he go? Where's the guy? All right, let's see if he can ring. I was going to say, because I was going to use that to segue into a conversation with Paul Tapau from the Guam Police Department on a couple of issues that I'm just kind of curious about. So we'll see if I can get him back on the line so we can talk about those kinds of things and what it is that we are supposed to do when we see somebody acting out like that. What is it that we're supposed to do when somebody in the community? I mean, it's not. If it's a crime, it's got to be one of the smallest scale crimes that we have. But still, we've got to hold on to a sense of decorum around here, a sense of civility, a sense of civilization. So what can we do when we see somebody out there urinating? And God help us, next we're going to start seeing guys defecating. It's like those guys, you remember, Paul, a couple of months ago, everybody had the footage of the dude out by Adelup walking around naked. Then it was the naked guy up around Home Depot. You remember that? What are we supposed to do besides shoot the video, Paulie?
Hello?
Hey, good morning, amigo.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I dropped your call. So, yeah, in reference to the viral video, so, it really is, we kind of ask the community to really call it in immediately. That is a great indicator, a great reminder that, the video that circulated, I personally got that on my WhatsApp chat, my personal WhatsApp chat, and I did see the video.
I got it on every WhatsApp chat I've got. I've got an old church lady WhatsApp chat, and they were passing that thing around.
Yes, and something like that, we can actually, our officers will respond out, and of course, effectuate a traffic stop and spearhead an investigation from there because there can be more. We can look at to different criminal elements such as impaired driving under the influence.
Yep.
If the individual was the driver, open lewdness,
public drunkenness. I would assume public drunkenness.
Yeah, absolutely. So the timestamp and everything, and it's really we're working, out from there. But rather than doing that, we kind of, as a community, call it in immediately and provide us with the information so we can get our officers out there to institute that.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, in this case, it should have been the one person filming, and the other person could have picked up her phone and dialed it in, so we could get it all simultaneously and see everything happening in about real time. And then the other thing is then we've got an idea based on when 911 rings, when this event occurred. Absent that, it is a little bit difficult to execute some kind of an investigation.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And, once we initiate an investigation, incidents like that where it is captured, we can actually utilize that as evidence and,